Hey everybody, it's me and I am on my webcam camera. So it might be just a titch fuzzy. I can see like the pixelated things going on in my camera, but I think I've found a way to show, at least my husband helped me find a way to show my things better. And I think my problem was that I was showing everything from far away when I should show it up close. And so that'll hopefully also help with the glare. So, without further ado, I have only progress on two things, but I do have a new start, and I have just a little bit of haul, and then something else at the end. That if you stay till the end, you'll understand what I'm doing. Anyways, so I'm just gonna start with I'm going to show Salem first just because I have to show you the picture on my phone. So that is what he will look like. So that is definitely a better picture. And then I can kind of actually show you what he's going to look like. I mean, what he looked like before. Now I'm not sure how much I had done when I first showed him to you. I don't know. Was it this one? Maybe it was this one when I showed him to you. Could be that one. I could have been a little bit farther than that the last time I showed him to you, but I'm not entirely sure. But this when did I start him? I started him on when did I start him? Oh, that's right. I started him on February 1st. I started him on February 1st, and he is on, and it says even weave. It sure don't look like an even weave to me, but even weave, Lugana, tea-dyed fabric, just that simple Monaco fabric. It's not the greatest, but it's working, and this is how far I am on him now. Hopefully the bat don't look too scary. I was thinking of doing red for his eyes, but I thought, okay, that would make him look like a vampire bat, and I didn't really want him to look like a vampire bat. But I think he looks pretty cute. And then there's another bat that's going to be next to him, if you can remember from the short picture that I showed. I didn't quite pick a good point to put things, or like I didn't give myself like the room to put things after I was done showing them. Didn't want to quite show you that one yet. That's a new start. And then I have Iris Fairy here. I took to again avoid glare. I took it out of my little folder that has those. I took it out of this folder where you can put it inside of the plastic thingy. So there you go. I'm like, how do I describe this? But that's what she will look like. Of course, I don't have a before picture for you, but I did decide to take her off. My pen got stuck to my needle liner, but I did. I have quite. No, I was saying that I did take her off the my floor stand, and I am at the top portion, and all I have left, I can't see if you're seeing what I'm seeing. So yeah, it is a little fuzzy, but at least you can, for the most part, see it. I'm working on her wings, And that's all I have left other than the back stitch and the beads. I have, if you can tell, back stitched the lips. That's probably why her eye looks really weird. See, I'm trying to see if that looks better. No, not really. Okay, so it does look a little bit, it's still a little pixelated, but I promise when she's all finished, I will do the video on my phone because my phone camera, believe it or not, is definitely better. Here, let me try to scroll down a little bit because that's kind of high up there. I just went the wrong way. Sorry. Try not to make too much noise. Trying to unscrew those screw thingies because I am so sorry for all that the banging part. And then like as you go down, as I go farther down, you can see her skirt a little bit more. Oops, sorry. Trying to figure this out. So yeah, you're getting the basic idea. I know you saw what the bottom looks like before, or I mean, if you're just tuning in, maybe you haven't. So that's why I'm kind of doing. That is why I'm trying to do this, so you can kind of see, you know, exactly where she's at. But yeah, that's her bottom portion. Sorry, I keep poking my head through. I can kind of actually see through the fabric, so I probably look kind of silly. But yeah, that's her. And I'm very happy with it. Oh, I did the same thing again where I started rolling my needle minder. That's okay, I can fix that later. Well, actually, maybe I should fix it now. I'm a little worried that's gonna poke a hole in the fabric. Okay, there we go. So, so those are my two works in progress. Well, I guess technically the next one I'm going to show you is technically a work in progress because I started it, but it's a new start. And I started this one on Valentine's Day because this is it's called Cozy Christmas, but it might be a little hard to see, but you can tell, or maybe you can't, but I know for a fact that this is Luna Lovegood. Sorry, I'm trying to get to and it's called Cozy Christmas. So they're obviously on Christmas break and she's just at home. Or actually, she may be in the dorm. I don't know if Luna goes home to her dad during Christmas. But when I saw this, I showed it to my husband and he really, really liked it because Luna is his favorite. Probably because she's kind of silly and she kind of reminds him of me a little bit, maybe. But that's what she's going to look like. And I basically only worked on that border, like the, I think that would be considered the window frame. So yeah, I started this on Valentine's Day. This is on just 18 count Ivory Aida. Oops, got really bright. The sun started coming out. And so yeah, not a whole lot done. This is actually the okay, let's try that again. This part right here is actually just like 2 stitches beyond the first page. The pages are not that big. However, it is full coverage And it may not look that big, but boy howdy, she has a lot of detail. And there's there's full stitches, pretty obviously. There's half stitches. There's blending of two different colors. There's a lot of back stitch. I think there's even some beads. I mean, like, she is detailed like crazy, y'all. So that is basically all I have in terms of showing you actual cross stitch pieces. I do have a tiny bit of a haul, but plans. Oh, of course, plans went up in not up in smoke. That's not the word I'm looking for. My plans went from I'm not starting anything this year to I'm starting a whole lot this year. Okay, maybe not a whole lot, but the whole when I found out about the SAL for the SAL where I forgot her Irina something, she was I believe it has ended now. I mean, like her giving you a free pattern from her Etsy store. But yeah, that's how when I heard about that, I jumped on it and I found Salem. And then after I found Cozy Christmas, I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be a perfect Valentine's Day start because I mean, of course, it's not only going to be for me, it's going to be for him. It's going to be for him, my husband. So I thought, since I didn't really get him anything for Valentine's Day, I thought the least I could do is at least start Cozy Christmas. Cozy Christmas. I swear I didn't just do this to say that I'm crazy, even though y'all should know that I'm crazy. So one of the things that I also bought, you may have heard of this. I've seen it through a couple of different people. I haven't seen it, but at the same time, I haven't seen a lot of people stitching this. I could not tell you the design designed by name, but it is called Space Giraffe. So after me saying that, you might think, oh yeah, I think I know what that is. So I bought this, and of course it looks, yeah, I had to go really close because the sun popped out, and it looks it's pretty true to color on there, but it looks way more purpley than it does here, and that's because my light is coming in. But you'll get the idea. I haven't started that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to start that one this year. I really want to start that one this year. Pretty sure I already showed you these. I bought these. I bought these. The reason why I'm calling them these because they're music notes, but this is a pattern that I'm gonna start called. What's it called? Stitching Addiction? No, it's not called Stitching Addiction. It's just called Music Black and White by Stitching Addiction. And once I start and finish this, oh, you can't see. There we go. Once I start and finish this, it'll be hanging up by our piano. So I'm pretty sure I already showed that, but just looking to see if there was any other thing on my phone that I did not show you. But I think I'm good. And then, okay, so my plan is to not start anything for next month. I'm trying to finish Iris Fairy. And then, work on Cozy Christmas when I feel like it, work on whatever I want when I feel like it. But I need to keep up with him because of the rules. You have to show your progress, be a member on the group. Like I said, not going to try not start anything in March, but in April, Megan, Stitching May, is doing a birthday sale. I forgot what she's doing, but she said that as long as it is a Jeanette Douglas design, you can participate in her sale. And I think the piece that she chose is gorgeous. It's fabulous, but it's not quite my style. So I was originally not even going to participate, but then I'm like, you know what? I love Megan. She's awesome. Let's go see what Jeanette Douglas has. And oh boy. So there's this series called By the Sea, and I got all 4 of them. Because I'm crazy. But man, these things are so intricate, and it's only like silk threads, so I'm a little not skeptical. I definitely want to do these. This is Summer by the Sea, and of course you're not gonna be able to see it that great because it kind of cuts off a little bit. And then you got Autumn by the Sea. I'm sorry, I should probably tilt it a little bit because of how they had it. See the little lobster, seahorse. And then Spring by the Sea has a crab, and you cannot tell, at least I can't really, wait, am I holding that right? Nope, not holding that right. No, fiddle faddle. Oh, okay, the words are on the bottom. I always thought the words were on, the other words are on the top. Oh, for Pete's sake. I can't tell that that is a turtle, that piece right there, but apparently it's a turtle. But either way, I think it looks really cute. Sorry, trying to tilt it the way to the actual pattern looks. Apparently I'm really bad at that. And then, of course, Winter by the Sea. I can't wait to get to Winter by the Sea because of this cute little octopus. See that little octopus? Kind of hard to see, I know. Sorry, my finger's in the way. So there's 4 sections of this. You can technically do these separate, but the design was made to have it as one full piece, and so that's what I really want to do. But yeah, I have to, I think I'm going to go to my local needle workshop, Stitcher's Paradise, and see what her price is on silks, and or to see if she even has the ones that are called for. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to tell you what Iris Fairy is on the fabric. She's on a 28 Lugana called Masquerade by Picture This Plus. Sorry, that was kind of random because I forgot about that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I knew this was going to be another short video, but if you're sticking around, okay, this is not going to be my usual giveaway because these patterns that I'm going to be showing you are used. So if you know me, I like to highlight. All of these patterns are still readable. You can totally make working copies for them. But they're basically all kits. So there's no fabric, there's no floss. However, I mean, each, as always, each chart tells you like the colors, and you can, with like the little ones, like here's one of them that I'm going. Now, if nobody claims this or nobody wants it, my plan is to just, recycle it. I know I'm not going to do it again. I know that I don't need to keep it. Let me just check to see if I do have a little bit of writing on some of them, like on the back. I wrote, when I completed it, other things, like I've tried whiting out a little bit so it looks more clean, if you will. So there's the butterfly. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many I have here. I have a good 6, I think, plus a magazine actually. And my original plan for this was just like first come first serve. Whoever decides that they want this pattern, they're gonna get it. But I think it might almost be fair, more fair to leave the video up for a little bit. If it turns out only like 2 people want, let's try it again. If only 2 people like want this one particular one, then I'll give it to the person who commented first, kind of a thing. Otherwise, I'll do my drawing from a hat thing. So yeah, I'm doing these individually. You can ask for any one of them, any of them, or just one. All you can, again, like I always do, like, you know, as I've done before. You can totally ask this one. I'm definitely saying you can. If there's only just one person who wants all these, they're going to get all of them. I'm not fiddle faddle in true Chelsea form. I can't figure out how I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying, like, what I'm think I'm trying to say is that, like, I'm not doing my traditional giveaway where you can only win one prize. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm going like. So this is the first one. If you would like this one, you know, go ahead and comment, yes, I would like the butterfly. And then I have another smaller one, which again does have a little bit of writing on it because, you know, I when I first started, I would write down on my pattern, you know, like when I finished it. I'm just, sorry, trying to look at it. Yeah, basically all I did was, this one, believe it or not, actually doesn't. I didn't highlight this one, but it's a rainbow. I lost my train of thought, and it says believe. So there's the rainbow. This one I thought was pretty cute, and you probably don't remember him, but I made him into a no so cute. This is Biscuit by Popcorn Designs, and I did highlight this one on the back, but again, all of these patterns are still readable, and you can totally make working copies for them. So there's Biscuit, the little doggy. And then this one, like, if nobody claims this one, I will probably just keep it because it is very pretty. I think it's very pretty. Yellow rose. Yellow rose. But yeah, I think it's really pretty. I think those, I'm pretty sure those are bees, right? But there's that one. Again, you can ask. You can have any of these. You can you can say, yes, I want all of them. I want to try and get all of them. You win all of them, I guess, if you will. But like I said, if I leave this video up for like a month and I only get like 2 people who want one thing, I'm going to give it to the person who asked for it first. But yeah, this, what is this one called? Hummingbird and Morning Glories. I actually did this one for my mom ages ago. Then we have Pink Floral Cat. I think that's what this one is, Pink Floral Cat. Again, you're gonna have to like choose your own colors. I'm not sure if all of them actually say, oh, this is DMC or whatever. They usually just like, this is pink, this is purple. You know, sometimes you just have to choose your own colors, unfortunately. This one is, gosh, I did this one a long time ago, and I actually made it into a pillow and I sold it. Live, Love, Laugh. This is actually a full coverage piece. I don't honestly see many people probably wanting this one, but hey, let's give it a go, see if anybody wants it. And then lastly is a magazine. This is the Halloween Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. It's the 2015 edition. And the reason why I kept hanging on to it is because there was one other pattern that I wanted to do, and I'm trying to find it. There you are. And I don't know if I've mentioned this enough, but I absolutely adore sunflowers, and Halloween tends to be like one, if not like my favorite holiday. And so when I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do it, right? But I have thus come to terms with the fact that I have other projects that I want to start more. B, this chart would be really hard to make a working copy of because, you know, it's a magazine. It's kind of hard to get that underneath your the lid to make a scan for the scanner. Just call it a scanner. There we go. So not only that, but and I'm not trying to like make people run away from the magazine because there are a lot of other cute designs in here, but the pattern / chart itself, I think, would give me the worst headache ever, even having a working copy and highlighting it as I go. So I just, like I said, come to terms with it, and I'm no longer going to keep it. So there you go. So that is it. I may have more to give away by the end of this year because I like going through my stash and seeing like, okay, you've had this chart forever, Chelsea. Are you really going to stitch it? And so I kind of like going through my stash and seeing if there's anything I can give away because I love all you guys and I'd rather try to give away things. Sorry, something just went flying. Than Snicker Bobs. Oh well. Give away things rather than try to sell them on Stash Unload or something. Plus, I don't really like PayPal, so I don't like having to deal with that. I'd rather have like cash in my hand, which I know you could just like subtract the cash out of your account from PayPal, but I don't know, call me old school, I guess. But that is it. There was Iris Fairy Progress, there was Salem Progress, there was Cozy Christmas New Start, and then my plans for starting this in April. Don't plan on starting anything in March, in hopes to finish Iris Fairy in the beginning of March. I wanted to finish it before my trip to Cancun, which I leave on the 28th, but I don't think that's going to happen. Sorry for the shaking. So yeah, that's it. Trying not to just babble on here, but so there are those giveaways. Like I said, I'm not doing my traditional giveaway saying this is prize 1, this is prize 2. I'm just going with a flow in that whoever decides that I would like the hummingbird, please. I would like to try and get the little rainbow and the little butterfly and the hummingbird, you know, whatever appeals to you, you know, write down, hey, I would like this, this, and this, or I would like to go for all of them. I would like to just go for the magazine, you know, say what you would like to try, and I'm trying not to say win, but win, receive, because like I said, I'm going to leave this up till maybe like the end of March, and however many comments I have on each thing depends on whether I will like actually do like a random generator pick kind of a thing. So that is it. Because of my babbling and stuff, this video is now 30 minutes and 45 seconds, but that's okay. I hope you could see everything a little bit better, and I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. What is next? Oh, I mean, Easter is in April. I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day, really. I mean, I'm not Irish. But anyways, but happy St. Patrick's Day to anybody who is Irish out there and celebrates it. And happy stitching. Thank you much for watching this and subscribing. And I will see you next time, hopefully with Iris Fairy being finished. All right, you guys, ta-ta.